All right, thank you so much for being here tonight. We opened with the big band classic Tuxedo Junction that was first recorded by trombone player Glenn Miller and his orchestra. We're going to switch styles a little bit here and continue with one of my personal favorite Stevie Wonder hits, Isn't She Lovely? I thought this song coincided well with the timing of Valentine's Day and introduced the band to some new rhythmic styles as well. This tune will feature soloist Mason Richman on the alto, and we really hope you enjoy it. One more quick hand to Mason on the alto. All right, our next song was originally written by Hoagy Carmichael, but is most often associated with the recording by Ray Charles. Georgia on My Mind is a sentimental song that our band steadily grew to love the more they played. Usually we hate slow songs in the middle school, but I think this one finally got through to them. Tonight we're going to feature soloist Eleanor Hansen on the flugelhorn and Mimi Maurer on the tenor. One more round of applause for Eleanor and Mimi. That's quick. And I do want to say today is also Eleanor's birthday, so happy birthday to Eleanor. I think I somehow just dropped past worst teacher ever in some new territory right there. We end the jazz portion of tonight's concert with Oye Como Va. A couple of months ago, a Cuban jazz band named Cubano Chant came and played for some of our students and offered a master class on Cuban rhythms and jazz in general. To end their class, they played this tune, and I saw a ton of our students just tapping their foot along to the beat, and I knew that we needed to play it tonight. This will feature Victor Verduici on the Barry sax and Hudson Sarver on the trombone. second so that we can clear our jazz stuff off the stage while we get ready for our sixth graders.
All right, thank you so much for your patience. Congratulations to Mr. Gee and the jazz band on a great performance. We begin the sixth grade portion of tonight's concert. with a piece that challenges us to use 4-measure phrasing. This means that we have to consistently work to play 4 measures in one breath to create a complete musical thought. We hope you enjoy Early Bird March. Our next piece this evening will feature our trombone section. The trombones are the only instrument that uses a slide to change between notes. All of our other brass instruments use valves. The trombone slide allows our trombonists to create a special effect called a glissando. Make sure to listen for the special sound as we perform Slip and Slide. Thank you. All right. We are very fortunate to have a great band staff here at BG. I'm thankful to my wonderful colleagues, Mrs. Metzger and Mr. Key, for all that they do to help our students. The ability to break into smaller instructional groups is really important at the 6th grade level as we're learning the fundamentals of playing our chosen instruments. You will also notice that we have a few more instruments than we had the last time around. We now have a tuba player. We have Nico on the tuba. And Calvin on the French horn. We will also be featuring our percussionist on drum set on this next song. We've also been fortunate to have a student teacher with us this semester. Please help me welcome Mr. Sanzo to the stage to conduct the blues. Round of applause for our percussionist in the back there. Everyone stand up. And all of our 6th graders, go ahead and stand up. How about a round of applause for all of our 6th graders? Thank you so much for all that you've done to support your students as they learn to play instruments. We know it takes a lot of dedication from our families of our students, and we appreciate your support and know that your students do as well. Please give us just a few more moments to reset the stage, and then we'll welcome Mr. Gee and the 7th grade band to the stage.
Thank you so much. This is our 7th grade band. And for this concert, I decided that we would take a tour through a couple different genres to explore some of the different sounds that we could create. The first song, Storm Mountain Jubilee, is based off of bluegrass and folk music, and it featured that kind of very repetitive but very get stuck in your head melody multiple times throughout. Our next song, we're going to take a trip into the jazz world with Doo-Wah Dixieland. And that part of the title, Doo-Wah, comes from the trumpets that are going to be using some plunger mutes throughout the piece. And we will also be featuring 3 of our percussionists on the drum set here. All right, for our final song, for our 7th grade portion of the night, we will be doing a piece called Junk Funk. And this is based off of go-go drumming that you might see in cities. It typically features a drummer playing on the street or the sidewalk with buckets or trash cans or other assorted items. And that's what our percussion will all be playing on for this. They have an assortment of buckets or 30-gallon tubs or trash can lids in the back there. But I promise it'll be a lot cooler sounding than it looks. So thank you again. Here is Junk Funk.
One last transition here as we get our 8th grade on the stage to finish off tonight's concert.
So for the 8th grade portion of tonight, we decided to go with the theme here as well. And tonight's theme was Outlaws. Trying to make it a little fun. Our first piece featured Cowboys. That was Buffalo Gap. And our second piece tonight is going to be about a group of pirates that sailed on a ship called the Farley Boat. And what they would do is they would track down whales and protect them from whale hunters. And you kind of hear during this piece the ups and downs of their success and failures of protecting these whales. On that note, also, between my music, I just so happened to find here this really cool fundraising form that's going on right now. Wow, how'd that get in there? And it looks like I could maybe purchase some great cinnamon rolls or cookies or other assorted gifts from the students up here at the 8th grade. If you have a student in the 8th grade or would like to support one of our students that is going on our New York trip, please support them by purchasing a fundraiser from our stroller fundraiser currently going on until March 12th, so act now. And with that out of the way, we'll get back to the music. There we go, finally. Our last piece for tonight will feature the Mafia as we play Diamond Joe's Riviera Club. This is another jazz tune that the kids really latched onto. And with it being our last piece of the night, it's time for some thank yous on my cat stationery that I have right here, a gift from a student. I would like to thank first Mr. Coleman at the back of the room somewhere, maybe. I can't see it, but he's back there, who runs the PAC and helps us with so much with all of our microphones and lighting. We would not be able to make these events come to fruition without him. I'd also like to thank Tyler Knauss and Ethan Klotz, two of our high school French horn players, because you see this really awesome paw print behind the band today. Well, they thought they came up with that idea and made it a reality, and I think it looks really awesome. So we, on Tuesday and tonight, got to premiere this really cool paw print and a new part of the PAC, hopefully in the future. I always like to say, if you want a job done well, you ask a French horn player to do it. I'd also like to thank our administrators, Mr. Headley and Mr. Radebaugh. They're so helpful with any of the concerns or needs of the students, and they really do support our whole music department, and they're wonderful to work with. Our custodial staff, unfortunately, we've been spending some pretty late nights here recently, so I'm always chatting with them and thanking them and talking to them. They keep the school running. I'd also like to thank my two coworkers and friends, Mrs. Krasner and Mrs. Metzger. You can see them literally in front of the room, in the back of the room, everywhere and anywhere at any given time. I would not be able to do any of this alone at all, and so I thank them dearly for all their help with everything we have going on. I'd also like to thank this semester we had Mr. Sanzo, who conducted one of the pieces with the sixth grader, our student teacher. He's done a wonderful job stepping in and always being ready to help and always being ready to learn and grow with the students. And then finally, I'd like to, not finally, I have two more. I'd like to thank our boosters. They've given so much of their time through volunteer hours and to set up and make these events possible, and to make events like our OME large group adjudicated event that the high schoolers will be going to tomorrow possible, and are just everything. They're wonderful, which leads me into thanking all of you out in the audience today for coming here and being here to support these children. All these arts departments are a wonderful place for these kids, and it's a great time for them to express themselves, to learn, and to grow in a fun environment. So thank you so much for being here. Thank you for giving your time to give rides, getting them lessons or instruments or music and all this stuff. Thank you, dear. One, two, ready, and... you one last time for attending tonight. I hope you all have a wonderful and safe ride home. We're done.